Hello, I'm Tyler Barnes. My YouTube handle is Mindcraft, all uppercase, craft with a K.
Hey guys, it's Justin Pill here. It's Justin, and yeah, my YouTube channel is Justin Pill, and it's all lowercase letters except for the J. So how you guys doing?
Yeah, how's it going?
What's up, Tyler? Good man. How about you
Not bad. We got some new speakers today.
guys? You showed me those earlier. I can't wait to see what it sounds like after this.
Oh, it'll be so much
Cool.
better. It's a total upgrade.
Yeah,
This is a new show now.
yeah, yeah. It's live, eh? It's better
Yep.
than the Ellen show. At least
Yeah.
we're nice to our staff, which we
Yeah.
don't really have any. Just your mom and a few friends that are our staff that help us. But I'm just kidding. We're a lot nicer though. Like if we actually had staff, I'm sure we wouldn't be so mean to them. Have you seen what's been going on with Ellen?
Yeah, like, is that what that be kind thing's all about?
I don't know, man.
Is that all
You
Ellen?
know, you know what though? I don't know. I don't want to badmouth her because I don't know her personally and I was never there. But I know when I've been at work and any job, like you know what the 70s and 80s were like. I'm sure our parents could tell us, right? If you would work for someone, they would either be really nice to you or treat you like pure dirt, but not get in any trouble for it. The laws have changed, but still, people still do it.
Yeah.
So
And
who knows what she actually said?
I'm happy things are changing because up to that there was um, a lot of bad shit about how she treats her workers, and all of
Oh,
it
it
had to
was.
do with her. I didn't hear anything about the producers or anything. The
Well, she's
producers,
probably pretty mean.
well, the producers came out first and said, sorry for treating everybody like shit. But then Ellen came out and said, you know what, maybe I'm a little harsh too. Maybe I should chill out. I don't know.
Who is we? I am.
No, that's what Ellen was saying.
Well, she was saying she's a little harsh.
Yeah,
Probably. We all have been to somebody at some time in our life. I just apologize,
yeah.
and I
Apologies
don't
go a
do it
long way.
anymore.
So we watched the WAP video, or WAP.
Oh, that sucked. I had a mild stroke, eh? When I watched it, I felt like I had a mild stroke. My right down my face, but my ass, like
Yeah,
it just funny. Like I was like, I know I'm joking, but I felt like I got like dumb. Like I lost a few IQ points after watching that.
yeah. I didn't. It didn't really. It was just a bunch of explicit lyrics. The beat was kind of boring. The video was okay. It was.
What it is I wanted them, like I'm all for women's equality, 100% equal pay and being treated well, and but like that's not something a kid should watch. I mean, or want to look up to be being a whore.
Yeah, like that's what it seemed like. A lot of the lyrics were about that cookie and selling it, selling that
I love
cookie.
it, but I don't want if I had a daughter to be wanting to look up to people like that. A
Yeah,
whore.
you gotta
I don't
like,
know if Cardi B will watch it. Sorry, what?
you gotta be careful, man. There's a lot of like female liberation's cool. I mean, like there's that song "My Neck, My Back," right?
No, but I'm just saying I don't want to put down Cardi B. I hope that success follows her throughout her life. I just don't think okay being acting that way like a whore is appropriate. Do you?
No, not really. And it kind of yeah, it does
I'm
affect
not trying
kids.
to be offensive,
Yeah,
but I just I couldn't watch it. I watched it and I was like, this is hurting.
yeah. It also something that really bugged me was there seems to be a trend in mainstream shows of sexualizing children, like
Mm.
with cuties. That new show coming out.
Yeah, I would never use Netflix again after that.
That's disgusting.
I mean,
That
that's
doesn't
what the
belong. Doesn't belong
listen,
on
Cardi
TV.
B. I don't want to put her down, okay?
Yeah,
But like I said, kids are gonna look up to that, which is basically portraying it to be like being a whore is like it's in a positive light when it's being viewed as that as a positive when it's really negative. If I was a woman, I wouldn't be proud to do that. I wouldn't want 11-year-old kids that like the cuties kids. I watched a bit about it. Those kids steal and do all this stuff, and they're looking up to people that are making those videos that sexualize women and make it seem like it's okay to be like that. When, yeah, in the comfort of your own home and between two consenting adults, but 11-year-old kids shouldn't be dressing like that. They should be in school studying.
yeah, for sure.
They should be working. They should be like being kids. If anything, they shouldn't be doing that.
No, but it's so bad. I mean, like It's like they keep pushing the envelope. Like there was like Honey Boo Boo was like disturbing.
That was hurting.
That was hurting. Yeah, that was hurting. And then Tots and Tiaras. That was fucked up.
What the hell was that?
That
I don't
was like
remember that.
that was like parents that had dreams to become like Mrs. California or some shit, and then pushed it on their kids. And
Oh yeah,
yeah,
John Benet Ramsey kind of stuff.
just not good.
Remember John Benet Ramsey?
No, what did he do?
There was a kid that was killed or something. I can't remember exactly what happened to her.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I remember that. She was like
It was a
Miss
beauty pageant.
Michigan or something.
Had a kid. Yeah, that's so hurting. I wouldn't want to dress like that as a kid.
Yeah,
Like I wouldn't want to be in those if I
no.
was a girl.
Yeah, like
Kids like that should be playing with toys, dolls, and out like riding their bikes with their friends.
kids are impressionable, man.
Unfortunately, they are very impressionable.
And like with what happened with Jacob Black, who got shot 7 times, his kids were in the car.
Yeah, yeah, that was harsh.
That's messed up. I mean, uh, shot 7 times in the back, and he may be paralyzed. Like that's
For
no
life,
life to
they
live.
don't know.
I mean,
I'd
he
rather
does.
be dead if I was like that. I know that if it happened to me, I'd still want to live, but it's how depressed that guy's gonna be now.
Well, he does have kids.
No, but how depressed he's gonna be.
Yeah, he better
Yeah,
like
I can walk. So
those
imagine he
cops.
couldn't walk anymore.
I'm tired of hearing about cops shooting black people. Like,
I could never do that if I was a cop. I'd just be like, straight up, calm down, guys. I wouldn't have emptied shot 7 times,
like
and I
apparently,
would have made sure that he had a gun foot like that. I was certain that it was close enough to where I could make it out as a gun, and maybe I'd fire once, and not where they shot. I would shoot maybe the stomach. I don't know. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't want to. I don't know what I would do in the situation, but I honestly don't think I would shoot the guy in the back 7 times. Would you? I don't think so.
well,
In the back
apparently he was trying to stop a fight or something, and he was like,
between two women.
and he was like, my job here's done. I'm gonna get in my car. I'm gonna go home with my kids. My job here's done. And I guess the cops just didn't think so.
Well, they don't because they want to know what happened and what his involvement was.
Yeah. But like there's tasers, there's all sorts of shit, man. Like
Yeah, but they don't do that. They're scared for their lives. Is what they're gonna say.
yeah,
They shot him in the back 7 times, buddy. Come on now. You know what I mean?
yeah, like they should go to that's some at least manslaughter. Like
That's jail time.
that's jail time. That should be. But cops get away
If
with a
I
lot
did
of
that
shit.
to you right now, if you or me shot someone, or you know what I mean, I get mandatory time. I'd be in jail.
Yeah, for sure. The cops get away
So
with a lot of shit,
I
man.
wouldn't do that. Yeah.
There's that one cop, I didn't write down his full name, Jack something or other, who got busted with child pornography.
Cool, eh? Real cool, man, that these kind of people are serving and protecting us.
Yeah,
It's
the
disgusting.
cops. That is disgusting.
I know it's not cool. I'm being sarcastic, obviously. I'm just sick of it. I've been seeing this stuff there's been so many cop child porn and pedo rings I've heard about in the last 10 years that it just makes my stomach just turn.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. I don't like cops. They give me a greasy feeling.
It gave me a real greasy feeling, too.
Yeah,
I don't even like when they try to talk to me. Hey, we got to talk to you. Well, can these people witness? I don't know, man. I'm just telling you, every time I dealt with the cops, I felt like my life was in danger.
yeah. I don't like.
I had
those.
rats call the cops on me for nothing and say I did stuff when I actually wasn't doing anything.
Yeah,
As well, saying all kinds of stuff. I was like, no, actually, that's not happening. That's not what was happening. Or people that were paranoid. My neighbor he smoked crack. He called the cops on me. The cops came and they both were gonna shoot me. They pulled it because I was telling them to get lost. They're like, noise complaint. I'm like, I don't give an F. I was like, get out of here. They're like, we need to talk to you. I'm like, well, I don't want to talk to you. What do you want, man? And I opened the door finally. I'm like, what? And they're like, well, we have a noise complaint. I'm like, I don't care. Okay.
yeah.
And they're like, we can hear you in the hallway. And I can hear my neighbor's kids in the hallway all the time. I can hear my other neighbors partying constantly. So, and they're like, well, whatever. And then I was like, I gave them my ID and I sat down at the table. And they unbuttoned their guns. And I'm like, can you just get out right now, man? I don't feel safe. And they wouldn't
No.
stop asking me dumb questions.
Yeah, that's what they're good for.
What my job is, where I work tomorrow. I'm working. I looked at my construction boots. I'm like, get out.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not your friend. I don't want to talk to you, please.
So how
just
about
after
the
you both pulled the guns out. They didn't pull them right out, but they had them out and they opened the holsters, which was enough for me.
yeah? No, that's not cool.
I did have cops pull their guns out of me in the past. I was like, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm like this. Just don't worry, man. But please put that away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So how about these wildfires, eh?
Oh, they're ridiculous. You could see them from across, like I forget where in Washington there was one or something, and you could see it from
You can see them
across
from
the.
space.
Yeah, I should have my tablet open and be looking this stuff up. It's too slow. My buddy gave me it. I'm not saying it's bad. It's cool. It's good to watch stuff, but I need to get like a better laptop and just be like this, and then just pull out stop stuff and then show clips of it
Yeah,
and the subject and topic we're talking about.
totally.
But the wildfires in California was brutal. They showed a guy on a dirt bike and he was saying his mom's or his parents' home is going to burn to the ground.
Like
All this
I
stuff.
wonder if those firemen are getting counseling or whatever, because that's pretty like you get a lot of PTSD from that.
Everyone has that.
Yeah, I guess everyone does have PTSD. I know
Somewhat.
I do.
Somewhat.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, lots of wildfires. I wonder how they happen naturally. Is it thunder or lightning or?
Yeah. Lots of thunder, lightning happened, and it caused a lot of them. And people flicking cigarettes.
Yeah, people flicking cigarettes. That reminds me.
What?
No, I'm just gonna light a smoke.
Yeah.
Apparently, we smoke too much. That's what I've heard from our videos.
Look, who said that?
Buddy mine, Matt.
Nice.
So yeah, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. Just the stigma, I guess, on mental health and just life. People, I don't know how people make it through every day. Where I don't know how to explain it. I just don't like when people give me their 2 cents, their opinions on whatever. I'm like, just leave me alone, man.
Oh yeah, you talked to. Or yeah. Sorry.
No, I talked to. I don't care. I talked to a psychiatrist today and other stuff, but just people that I've met though, they're like, oh, you should try this, take this medication, and I'm like, no. Like I already like people think that meds are the answer. I
Mm-hmm.
know, like when I've taken them in the past and what they did to my hip
That's
and
crazy.
how I was twitching and I'm going like this and I couldn't stop doing this and all kinds of weird stuff. It's bad. And then I had like this girl say she was demanding I take meds, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, I want to say something to her, right? So I tell her, I'm like, listen, this is the reason why I want to take meds is because of what it did to my leg. And she's like, I don't want to hear you complain about your life. I'm like, well, don't talk to me anymore then. Like, you can take those meds. The side effects are pretty harsh, so take them. You want to. And I demand I take meds. How about you try them first and see how you feel?
How long you been off meds?
10 over 10 years.
You feel better, like clear-headed, or anything? Or?
Yeah, I just feel depressed. Who doesn't though?
Yeah,
In the world we
depression's.
live in, man.
Yeah, no doubt. It's a strange world we live in. It's a grind.
There, the Spanish flu happened before,
Yeah, it wasn't even from Spain.
and
Spanish flu
I don't know
started in
why.
America. Just in case you didn't know,
I don't know why they call it that.
it's racist.
I didn't know that, but I don't want to call it the China flu. Well, it is. I have friends that are actually from Spain, and they think it's insane. It's the people were calling them sticks when I was a kid, and this stuff. And I was a white kid, and I was one of the only white kids around where I grew up.
Yeah,
There was a lot of other white people, but in the age group that I was in, I was one of the only white kids, and I had a lot of friends from all around the world. And I couldn't understand how old white men would call them N words or sticks or whatever.
yeah, we're
And I
all
just don't know. Like we're just a human being. I don't,
yeah, we're
I
just
don't think
people, man.
less. Yeah, I don't think less of you if you're different than me, or
Yeah, no doubt.
So I don't care. It's something I can't believe people are that ignorant about.
Yeah, I can't believe that
Like
stuff
you're
still goes
entitled.
on.
Sorry.
We're 2020 here, man. Like,
Well, you're entitled, bro, to your own opinion. If you want to hate that person because they're black or brown or white or whatever your reason is, because they robbed a lot of people. Used to like I got one time I got robbed by these guys because I was white. I'm just saying. But I don't hate everyone. I don't like them. They were crackheads, and I was in grade 8. But I'm just saying, like, I don't hate everyone just because a few bad apples out of that race
yeah,
was bad to me. I had a lot of colored people be a lot better to me than a lot of white people, and vice versa. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I
Like,
don't care. I don't even like talking about this stuff, to be honest, because it's just so ridiculous that people in 2020 still would hate you because you're different than them. I like that. I don't want to be plain, like vanilla. Everything can't be white.
Yeah,
It's not.
I got sober in sweat lodges with a bunch of natives. Like
Me too. And I didn't get sober, but I hung out with them and I went to a sweat before and it was awesome.
I owe the
They
na-
were sober natives. They were cool
I owe
indigenous
them.
people. They treated me like their brother.
Yeah, they do like family.
So I loved it. And how many
Totally.
white people have been like that to me? Some, lots even. But I've had a lot of white people say stuff about natives and call them
Yeah, I
trash. And I'm like,
hate
listen,
that.
man,
It just makes my
every
skin
race
crawl. Like
has trash in it. So you're calling down an entire race for what?
yeah,
Because
like
you're stupid.
when your friend says something like racist, just makes me want to like be like, what do you mean? What are you trying to say? That's like
I don't know.
that's bullshit, man. I can't deal with
I
that.
got arrested because my friend was called the N word, and the guy went like this and gave me and him the Hitler salute, and I started pushing him and trying to hit him, and then the cops came and arrested me after kicking me out for fighting in another nightclub 10 minutes prior. And this is their like the first time they told me to go home in a cab, and I just walked around the corner and just laughed. And like, we want to see you get in a cab. I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I don't have any money. What am I going to do? Just say yes. So I did. But then all of a sudden, I'm down the street even drunker because I just went to the liquor store and bought some beers, and I already been drinking shots and I don't know, I just screwing around at the club, and I didn't actually hit anyone in the club. It's just I was arguing with some guy that was being an asshole. He started pushing me, so I flipped out. You would too. And then the cops, the owner called the cops because I was yelling at this guy to get out of my face, and I was trying to dance with this girl, and then all of a sudden, like I'm outside, and the cops like, Justin, we need to talk to you. You're under arrest, and I'm like, I don't care, sure, whatever. Um, and then they said what happened, and then they let me go and go in the cab. And then I walking on the street with my friend because we lost we lost I lost him. And then I met up with him again, and I'm like, okay, let's go to another place. But drank a bit, bought some beers. But these guys started harassing him, and he's a small little guy from Africa, a small black guy, and they're calling him N word. So I went nuts. I pushed them. I almost hit them, right? Like I almost just started throwing punches. And then I was like, I didn't, but the cops pulled right up on the curb and he's like, hey, man. And I'm like, uh oh. So they arrest me. And then this guy walks up and he's like, I saw it all. They were calling his friend racial slurs, giving him Hitler salute, and then let me go again. But that's crazy, right?
Yeah,
Like that's happened so often. And I'm like, you don't even know this guy. And you're calling him that.
no doubt.
My friend didn't even care. He's like, why did you get so mad? I'm like, because people need to stand up for you,
Yeah.
for like, your rights.
Well, yeah, we should wrap it up.
Sure.
Um, thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah, man. Thanks for watching, guys.
I hope you tune in more. We're gonna make videos once a week. You can find it on our YouTube channels. Love you, love
Yeah,
all you
man.
guys.
Yeah, have a good night. Stay safe, eh?
Yeah, stay safe.